Well, Washington is ramping up efforts to cut down harmful methane emissions, and 2 landfills here in Yakima County are getting over $1 million in state funding to help make that happen. Our reporter Anissa Williams tells us more.
The Washington Department of Ecology is awarding $9.6 million to landfill projects across the state. Yakima's Cheyne and Terrace Heights landfills are among the 13 sites selected.
Methane is a greenhouse gas that is incredibly potent. It's about 80 times more powerful than carbon dioxide over a 20-year period. So essentially, it's a really thick blanket that if we address it in the short term, we'll be able to make a much larger impact in the long term.
The Cheyne landfill is getting over $400,000 and Terrace Heights nearly $695,000 to help meet Washington's new methane law. The funding will support monitoring, gas collection, and control systems, along with design, planning, and compliance upgrades.
They had enough gas being produced and still had enough life left in the landfill to warrant having that system put in. A side note, landfills, again, going back to learning a lot about this, they are these living entities. Essentially, we fill them up with trash, and as organisms break down the organic waste, there's a increase of methane that's being produced.
Zacharin says the upgrades are costly, and without this grant funding, the price would likely be passed on to residents.
We see it across, many industries and that would happen. And so I think the harm that we would see is that communities would end up having to pay for this, which, across the state, we've got a lot of communities carrying a lot of burden already. And that's exactly what we're trying to reduce, is that additional burden on them. So hopefully this will prevent some of that.
State officials are hopeful this investment will protect both the environment and local pocketbooks. Reporting for Action News, I'm Anissa Williams.
Thank you so much, Anissa. Well, earlier tonight we asked, do you support decreasing methane emissions in the Yakima Valley in today's viewer poll? Well, here are the results. It's quite surprising because most voters are saying no, they do not, with 44% of the votes recorded. That's a real surprise. Getting rid of methane is a very good thing. But thank you to everyone who voted in today's poll, and you can read viewers' comments on our Facebook page. Keep an eye out for future polls here on KIMA Action News.